This time last year during Charlottesville, Unite the Right, seeing the tiki churches and seeing fights happen around Charlottesville was really traumatizing. Our message for today is to really change that narrative, to block the hate, to block white supremacy. Also send a message to the white nationalists that we're not afraid of them.
You will not replace us! You will not replace us! You will not replace us!
A horrific scene in Charlottesville, Virginia, a white nationalist rally that descended into deadly violence and chaos.
Queer lives are under attack! What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
The white supremacists come to town. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
So as you know, Black Lives Matter started as a hashtag, which might have started online, but the movement started in the street.
I think about it every day. I think about the fact that someone died at the last Unite the Right every day. And when I found out that the National Park Service had accepted a permit from the Unite the Right organizers who have a history of violence, it was a huge slap in the face. And I knew also that I needed to get mobilized.
I said I love being black. I love the color of my skin.
It's not that the Unite the Right organizers have a history of violence from 50 years ago. We're talking about last year, someone died in Charlottesville. We're talking about multiple people with injuries who were brutalized, who were traumatized by this rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. I think that the Park Service needs to, as their first step, to block permits from these organizers for any more Unite the Right rallies.
We on the freedom side.
What side are you on, my people? What side are you on?
We on the freedom side.
Welcome back to freedom fight. You taught us how to fight.
Say what?
It's really important for Black Lives Matter DC to be here right now because, one, we want to make sure that Black DC has a voice here. We want to make sure that we raise the message that DC is not a political playground for white nationalist groups and white supremacist groups, that real Black people live here. Black Lives Matter DC believes in two theories of change, and one of them is, in order to get Black liberation, when we focus on Black people, we need to have an organized resistance within our community. We need to have spaces for Black healing, and we need to have spaces for Black joy. And that those three things cannot happen separately. And even if it's not happening from Black Lives Matter, our job is to make sure to inspire our community that those things exist. And the second equation is a Buddhist principle of building, blocking, and being. We are blocking white supremacy today, but we're also building a lot of relationships across DC, across the country, across the world. And we're also then going to just allow ourselves to be, because it's something that white supremacy never wants us to do. It never wants us to just live freely and be ourselves unapologetically. And so we're going to be continuing that after this rally to support Black DC and the rest of the world.